What is up, Walk Nation? What is going on? It's Friday, happy hour. We are gearing up for a neat little slate here tonight. Biggest AAC group of 5 game we've seen all season with North Texas and USF. And we've got a pretty big card that looks like our king, John Mateer, might be giving it a go on this beautiful October weekend. Coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. And we are, let's see, going to start where we always start. And that is on our great friends at Action Network. And we are going to start with what the public is doing and what sharp line movement we have seen this week. And see how it lines up with some games that we have been on. Whoops. Zoom in for you here. There we go. All right. So, big slate. Alex says 11 games. I have, 18 games if you count the Mac slate. Mac Messiah is solidified for this week after a 5-0 week against the spread last week. We look to bounce back. A little nervous this week. I really like the favorites this week in Mac, and as we know, that can be fucking chaos. But okay, let's look at a few games tonight. It doesn't look like any crazy public differential here. Fresno State, or no, this is the over, isn't it? Yeah, Fresno State, Colorado State over. Only thing I see. Let's go to the pro report. Let's see where some sharp money's coming in. Unfamiliar here, Action Network, great little website, pro member, able to see the percentage of bets and money split coming in, as well as the amount of bets. See the higher bet games. And you can see sharp movement, system movement. They have system plays included here. I don't get paid for any of this. I just like it. And it helps me figure out what the temperature is on the game before I dive into it, if I want to lay off or not. They're obviously not tried and true. Need to bet it if there's a knife? No, thank you. It's just good to know. All right, so for the game, let's sort by time here. For the games here, some sharp money on North Texas. That line has moved from 1.5 to 2.5 today. I just tweeted out our play, day 3 of 49 straight days of football, tweeting out best play for that day. I like USF money line here. You're going to see here picks from all of these cappers on North Texas. I can't get on that train. I think it's a fool's gold situation here, folks. Fool's gold. You're telling me a team that went to the wire with Western Michigan, Army, USA, South Alabama. They have not been truly tested against a legitimate football team, and USF has been home and away, battle tested this season already through 5 games. And I think that their physicality and just the contrarian in me, seeing 10 picks on here to 1, really makes me want to take USF. Egg on my face if it doesn't hit. All those people were right. Good on them. But if I can get that plus money sign on a team that I know that could definitely beat North Texas, that beat Boise, beat Florida. I mean, come on. You're telling me they can't beat North Texas? I know the situation spot, but yeah, I'll trust it. Okay, looks like this morning moved a number. See if it gets over that key number before kickoff here in an hour and a half. Latest movement. No, looks like it's coming back towards 2. All right. Anything in the total? Total's been wonky. Yeah, I could definitely get over. South Florida put a 50 burger last week. We'll see. That's too high for my liking. That's too rich for my blood. Okay. Other games, puke. Puke. There's a clinching baseball game on tonight. No, I'm kidding. We'll definitely have the quad box going with the 3 games. This one is interesting. Almost made the card here. Not going to just go through all the Friday games, but I really was eyeing up this over here. Rutgers, 6th in the nation. If we can see this here, what do we have? Might have to go to DraftKings. 6th in the nation, first half scoring, 24 points in the first half per game. Very interesting. And a Washington team that is coming off a home game to Ohio State, fly across country, come all the way back from 20 down at Maryland to fly back across country to now defend your turf against a feisty Rutgers team. A normally chop the wood Greg Schiano defense. These boys can score. Maybe the best offense Rutgers has ever had. 61. If you want some overblood on you, 8 o'clock, that might get added to the card. A little rain never hurt anybody. Who's this guy? Under Moneyline hacks. Moneyline is not an under, brother. Get that crap out of here. Under. Jesus Christ. They move fast out there on that slick turf too. Fuck it. We're gonna go under. Or we're gonna go over. Is that a Freudian slip? Fuck. Hold on. Let me just see what this first half over under is. And that might be a good play here. All right. On DraftKings, didn't switch over. You're not going to see it. 30 and a half first half total. 17-14 gets us there. Maybe 21-14. Go alt over. 1 plus 134. All right. Yeah, keep an eye out on that. All right. Anyway, let's go back to the main slate here. A couple big games. Texas has moved to plus. So with Mateer getting boosted to probable, that's an interesting line. Can we trust Arch Manning against a Oklahoma defense who, when healthy, might just be Ohio State and Oklahoma? Right there, 1-2. Here we go. Yeah, this line is +1 now. Whoa, that can't be right. 97% of the money on Oklahoma? Oh boy, that can't be right. That is not good if that's the case. Let's go down and see some line movement here. Yeah, today, this line moved from yesterday +1 Oklahoma all the way to -1.5. Let's see the public betting odds here. See the most bet game of the weekend. Oh, these Friday games got let's just see both. Nope. All markets. Nope. Okay. All right, spread. Let's see. Bama, Missouri. Oh, fuck. 98% of the money on Missouri. Oh, buddy. Oh, and 85% of the money on Alabama. Whoa. Money line? That is interessante. Wow. That is not that big of a. Oh, my gosh. That's confusing me. Are we in trouble? Missouri Moneyline made it to the card, so we'll talk about that shortly. Oregon spread seems like the right play. Okay, there it is. I was going to say. Okay, that is real. 97% of the money, 60% of the tickets are on Oklahoma. Holy shit. This is a rivalry game, folks. Stadium split half and half here. Am I going crazy? Oh, fuck. That's crazy. USC getting all that money line? It might be contrarian weekend, folks. Those are some scary numbers. I mean, that's parlay numbers right there. Oh, this is spread still. Okay, let's see what the most bet totals are. Your Friday games. And then Bama still. Oh, did that not change in the market? Okay. That's just total game. Okay, it wasn't by spread or total. Interesting. Okay. What games jump out to you? I didn't have as many total plays this week. It's a funky board. Funky bunch. Marky Mark in the funky board. Pretty off. This game is very weird to me. Michigan State. Yes, I wouldn't mind seeing you on the card. UCLA coming up, getting off the mat after a huge upset at home, flying to East Lansing. Can you even fly to East Lansing? Do they even have cars there? Or is it still horse and buggy? This is one of my favorite plays, Iowa State. A little banged up on the secondary. Man, I might go over in that game too. Let's see. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's look at our pro projections or our pro or picks. System plays. Nope. And as always, we look for those windy totals. This is a great system here. Let's see. That's next week. Next week. So for this week, 2 plays: ULM, Coastal Carolina, windy totals, and TCU, Kansas State. So what that means is, where the hell is the system? There we go. Is that we have an average win over 34 or over 13 under 34. Betting the under, and the game is in the regular season. This system has 1,300 plays in it. Clips at 57%. So that's usually a good segue to move to our covers page of weather. This is a great little nugget here on covers. Appreciate you, covers, putting out this free nugget. Weather on all the games. Datku? What the fuck is Datku? Is that just someone with some slang that think that something over there is awesome? That stadium's awesome? Oh, Datku Stadium? Datku? Okay. Upset in Datku. South Florida, that cool. All right, move on. You're in a loop here. All right. Oh, okay. That didn't clip on the windy unders here. We're already on the over. That is not ideal. We'll keep an eye on that game. Down in the Doak. Like the over there. I think that's a good play. Pitt, very explosive prone on offense and defense. We'll see what it's like freshman quarterback on the road. I like the 11 a.m. spot versus the night spot for the freshman on Pitt. Nippert, good. The Doit and Battle I-75 coming back to Toledo this year. The trophy, that is. Vaught Hemingway. Okay. Everything looking pretty standard here. Oregon State a little chilly and rainy. That's an interesting game. Wake Forest coming all the way across the country. Weird. That's a weird game, week 7. Oregon State needs to win out to get to a bowl. Just got screwed last week on the goal line to win that game versus App State. Okay, the games we like. Okay, nothing there. Bill Snyder. Cotton Bowl. 87. Whew. Oh, it's going to be a little chilly for this game. That's interesting. 90. Rainy? Ooh. Very interesting. That's what Signetti needs. Slop it up a little bit, even though it's not real grass out there. That's crazy. Okay. Keep an eye on that for tomorrow. Lincoln Financial. That's a look at under there. Navy. Just milk that Temple team. Pause. Ooh, where's this stadium? Wow, Western Michigan really getting bought down. Interesting. Always keep an eye on South Florida games. Sitting at 10. Brooks and Coastal. Camp Randall looks good. Okay, nothing crazy. No hail like last week in Wyoming. Um, oh, that could be a weird game. One of our closing. Oh, okay. Rice Eccles. Rainy and windy with Jeff Sims. Oh man, that might be a record for fumbles by a quarterback. Man, Utah, just pick a number. We're laying it. Utah -9. If you haven't heard, Jeff Sims is playing. Levitt is out this week, unfortunately. And then always windy here, but I do like that over. We'll take a peek at that. All right. That's your weather for this week. Where do we go next? Let's talk cards. As always, we start with Alex's first since he is not here. And his card is as follows: Nebraska covering at Maryland. He's got Ohio State covering. Just some nice road favorites really leading you off here. Wow, Clemson too. Clemson, Ohio State, Nebraska, Iowa State. Um, yep, those are all your road favorites Schmeyer has, and then USC, LSU as your home favorites. And we've got Florida. Oh, and Tennessee is a home favorite. Florida, Indiana, Kansas State. All is your dogs. And then he likes Texas as his best bet this week. He's not scared of all that Oklahoma money. He's a big Texas man. Good for him in the big city. Get a cowboy hat while you're there, Alex. All righty. We'll push over to my card here. Pretty hefty here this week. As always, fill up the sheet here. But we've already got plays every day this week. Follow along on Wednesday. Release our picks on the show for the midweek. So 3-0 so far this week. USF pending tonight. Good start to the week, folks. Man, that Kennesaw game was insane for the under. Man, if you were watching that shitty NFL game and not watching Kennesaw State win 35-7 as Louisiana Tech has the ball at the 2-yard line, first and goal, 40 seconds to go in all three timeouts. So Kennesaw stops them 4 straight times to keep that under for the team. Oh, man. And then Tulane had a Hail Mary against them, broken up. So they held 1-7. Whew, what a sweat Thursday. That's why we do it. That's why we love it. Old Dominion, huge mismatch here against Marshall. This is a blowout. Love this Old Dominion Monarch team. I like the under in the Red River rivalry. 2 really strong defenses there. Missouri money line. Just think this is a bad matchup, bad spot for Alabama. That run game is really going to shine. And they're just in a sandwich spot. I mean, who would say a sandwich spot in the last game you played is Vandy? Next game you play is Tennessee. I just don't like this spot for Bama. Florida plus 8.5. Got to keep riding them. Too strong of a team talent-wise to be giving away 8.5 to a unproven Texas A&M team. Over in that Pitt game, already locked it in. Can't look back. Doesn't matter about the weather, unfortunately. And then Michigan State team total over. I don't know if that game has moved down at all, so you might be able to get a better number than 30.5. Let's see here. What I'm looking at, what the hell? Show me that more college football. There we go. Big Ten, Michigan State, team props. Yeah, 30.5, -125. I guess 31.5 is plus 105. Might want to just stick on that. They could get into the 30s. They need to figure it out, get it moving. Not many more wins on that schedule. Uh, okay, best bets here. LSU talked about it on the show on Wednesday. Don't need to talk about it anymore. Won't bet them the rest of the year. This is that game. Show us what you got. Ohio State again. Defense swarms, overwhelms Indiana or Illinois. Uh, Iowa State here. Just believe in this offense. Uh, let's find a kicker, so we're not going for it every fourth down. Hopefully, they found a kicker this week. Both of their kickers injured. Still trust Cyclones here. It's a disrespectful spot. Just a couple people injured. And then my lock of the week, Air Force UNLV over 64.5. Best bet of the week. If you haven't watched this Air Force team play ball, man, do they not play defense. I mean, you have to expect it, though. They get gashed on the ground. They defend the air. What can you expect? No, but this Air Force is like the Bali Air Force, something small country, because they're getting trashed through the air and the ground. We like the over. They can score too. 8 completions last week, 243 yards. Electric. Also, Utah not seen on the card. They'll be on the card. And then Iowa State, Colorado might double that up and play the over as well. I like that. Okay. Teaser. We have our teaser every week. Hit 2 times out of 5 weeks so far. We're up 6.5 units. Only reason we're not up more, we pushed 1 leg last week. So the teaser here, over Notre Dame, NC State at 54. You'll actually be able to get that at a better number today. I think it's 58.5, so you can get that 52. I'll update this when I post. Okay, Florida, get a better number there. That's why you wait to place the teaser. Auburn, Georgia, 10, taking Auburn. And Texas, that game is now +8 for Texas with a 6.5 points tease. And then Mayor likes Tennessee down to 6, Clemson down to 8. Go to FanDuel. They juiced those odds to +650. DraftKings nerfed them to 5 to 1. Same exact bet. Crazy. Don't like that. That's why you got to shop your odds. Doesn't matter if they don't refund your injury bets, you crybabies. All right. Mac Messiah final card time here. Coming up on half an hour. Let's see. Oh, shit. There it is. Chat is quiet. Chat is quiet. No chat. I don't think you could chat on Twitter. I think you have to chat on YouTube. Yeah, you can't post comments on Twitter. That's fucking lame. Why is that? Or X? Okay. All right. Anyway, Mac Messiah plays for the week. Hold your breath. It's getting ugly. Western Michigan, big week for them. Hung the banner for the hockey team on Thursday. National champions. That momentum on campus carries over. Ball State had no business beating Ohio last week. 2 good drives at the end of the game. I think Western's a little bit more disciplined this week at home. I will take it over that touchdown number. Bowling Green Toledo under. Can't trust Jason Candle to cover a 10-point spread. I just been watching Toledo football too many years. So I still think Toledo could cover that spread pretty easily. Just in case. I like the under. I could see this game being 34-10. Kent State team total. This is where it gets ugly. Over 25.5. DeShields is back playing UMass. By far the worst team in the country. Don't hit me with that Kent State slander. We get over a 1.5 win total. And we see some fireworks. Yes, fireworks from this Kent State offense. NIU -1.5. Sharp money's on EMU. I don't see it. I don't see that. Like, they cannot play against decent defenses. And yeah, they don't have a defense to keep them in a game. So NIU's offense won't pull away, but I see them winning this game. And then Akron, give it to us again, +11.5. Miami hasn't shown anything consistent on offense. Akron has Finley at quarterback, who played extremely well last week, upset at Central. Miami's not getting 11.5 on the road. No way. Also like the under in that game. Those are the 5 plays for the Mac Messiah. All right, let's wrap it up as usual with our parlays and our round robin build for the week 7 slate. What do you say? Hey, Chicago. We're going to build a round robin today. Okay. Should probably share my screen. Share. DraftKings. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Last week had some heartbreakers, including Kansas State in our round robin. Obviously, first one and Vanderbilt. Tough. Got to go Missouri again. Pitt's very live. A little concerned about the freshman on the road. First time. Can UCLA do it again? Stanford, no. Shit. No. Okay. No. Akron's a live dog. Very live. That's interesting. We'll come back to that. Indiana on the road. If we're seeing sloppy conditions, slow down. No. We'll pass on that. NC State. Get the fuck out of here. Maryland, Kansas State. You know, Air Force is a very live dog here. Very live dog for us. Wake, Oregon State, no. Ball State, maybe. Nah. Arkansas, can they do it again? This time on the road? Tennessee looking ahead to Bama. Peaking. Maybe Tennessee's in a bigger look ahead spot than Bama. Oh, we got to throw Florida in there. It's too good of a team. Wisconsin at home, jump around. Iowa. If they don't have Gronowski, they fucking. This under should be 17.5. Let's see. That has us at 3. Auburn. Good one. Michigan. Nah. Kansas. Shock the world. No. Anyone's favorite? Dog. Ooh, Rice. No, on the road. No, thank you. BYU. Arizona. Troy, Texas State. No. Yeah, let's go Utah State. No, we won't put a midnight game in there. That's dirty. Should we do a couple alt spreads? Yeah, let's add Auburn in there. Alt spread. Let's see here. We'll do Old Dominion. I just think they absolutely mollywop this Marshall team. 9 to 20.5. And then let's see here. Don't want to start it on Friday. And Michigan State line's coming down. Sparty, no. No, Sparty. Okay. What else do we got here? Can we pull the trigger on Akron? Miami can get in fucking scoring droughts that absolutely kill them. Yeah, let's go Akron. Wow, that's a gritty ass round robin, folks. All right. So no, don't bet all singles. All right, so what? $5 pays 3,700. And then your two legs. If you just put $5 on each one, that is what? 5 times 15, 75. So there's 75, $80 invested. Then your 3-pick parlay. Put $3 at 60. That's $140 invested. And all 6 hit. You walk away with a grand total of, let's see, what is that? 4,400, 5,100, $6,100 on a $140 investment. Woo! Holy shit! Talk about a hole in one. It's pretty good, folks. Pretty good. Okay, the round robin's Missouri money line, Air Force money line, Florida money line, Auburn money line, Old Dominion pleased up to minus 20.5. Akron money line. Just play the 2s and 3s. Is what I'm finding out. Play the 2s and 3s. Play the hits, boys. All right. We will do that. We also, I guess we should bring up the quad box parlay that was posted this morning. 7 p.m. slate here. Pays almost exactly 10 to 1. This is what your TV could look like. It's high-tech graphics. 7 p.m. slate. You could put all these in the quad box on YouTube TV. We've got Florida, Texas A&M, Florida plus 7.5, 8.5, whatever. LSU minus 8.5. Clemson minus 12.5. Bought that down. So be sure to get that number. That's not early in on Wednesday. Move that line. And then USC money line pays 10 to 1. That is our quad box parlay. That will suffice. Taking a break from my what could possibly go wrong this week parlay of the week. That has not been close since week 3 when we hit 5 of 6. So we're going to lay off that one for a week. We're going to go quad box instead. If I don't see any other comments, concerns, plays, see you at the window for the USF game. Enjoy your Saturday. Big start to the morning. Bama, Missouri, Ohio State, Illinois, Toledo, BG, the 11 a.m. hour. So get ready. Mow that lawn early. Get your chores done. Get your errands done. And get in the house. Okay. Bye.